What's up guys, it's Tajae here, back with another Last of Us Part 2 informational video, and today we actually have a whole bunch of new information regarding The Last of Us Part 2. And what's great about the information today, most of it is actually confirmed and set in stone, and only a piece of it is speculation. So today we actually have more to work off of that is, that's facts rather than fiction. And as always, before we get into this video, if you guys could go ahead and throw a brick at the like button, I really appreciate that. Let's shoot for 350 likes, as well as subscribe to the channel if you're new with post notifications on, because I do upload daily Last of Us Part 2 quality content. And without further ado, let's get right into today's video. So to kick things off for the first thing of our news today, we actually have more information on the media event that's happening on the 24th of September. And this guy Zeus that I've actually been referring to pretty much in our last 2 or 3 videos went ahead and took to Twitter to say, looks like media gets a 3-hour hands-on at the event next week. And then he also replied to his own tweet saying, just bear in mind, this doesn't mean we get 3 hours of footage. The event is embargoed and media will only be available to talk about / show certain things. Also, 3 hours hands-on doesn't necessarily mean 3 hours of gameplay. Some of that time may be used to showcase other stuff. So guys, it actually turned out I was right. I was saying in my other videos at this event they weren't going to just come and show anything small, that they had a lot of information that they wanted to take and bring to these guys, no matter if it was hands-on gameplay, hands-off, or a cutscene or whatever. I said that they were going to bring a lot to talk about since they wouldn't just come and waste these guys' time. And since we do know they're going to be there for like 3 hours of information, it's going to be worthy of their time. So those of you who are doubting what I was saying oh, we don't need to see anything or hear about anything else, well, it looks like we're going to be seeing more about the game whether you like it or not. And I feel like that's actually great news. It's been about a year and roughly I want to say 3 to 4 months, and that's a long time to be waiting for this game, highly anticipation for the PlayStation 4, and we're not hearing anything on it. I feel like it's only the right time right now. Plus we do know that we're coming closer and closer to our speculated release date of February, so it's only right that they go ahead and drop the embargo of information that they need to drop, to have everybody satisfied and regurgitated with information, and the thirst being quenched for this game, that's what we need. And also for me as a content creator, that leaves me with a lot to talk about, a lot more ideas to feast upon, and a lot more content to work off of, so you guys can actually have more quality content of videos. Now the second topic I actually want to talk about today that's newsworthy is something I've actually known about for 2 days, but I wasn't really sure if I want to report on because I don't know a lot of Spanish. And I had some subscribers sending me to this PlayStation blog, which is an official blog that's in Spanish, and it's talking about the Madrid game show that's happening October 3rd to October 6th. And it actually went through and confirmed that The Last of Us would be there along with some other PlayStation games. And I saw this, I knew it was believable, I knew it was true, but I was so burnt out and I didn't feel like translating. I didn't really want to make the video, and now I guess all these articles are dropping today about it, so I guess I'm gonna go ahead and put my 2 cents on the whole situation, and I'm gonna show you guys an article that's in English so you can understand what's actually going on here. So over on Push Score, they actually went to say, the word is that we're due a big blowout on The Last of Us Part 2 imminently, and that may be further evidenced by the highly anticipated sequel's appearance at Madrid Games Week 2019 next month. The show, which is set to run in the Spanish capital from 3rd October through 6th October, will boast a beefy PlayStation booth, where Naughty Dog's latest will be on display. While the sophomore survival horror is unlikely to be playable, it's mentioned in the same paragraphs as Death Stranding, which is getting a theater demo at the show. Our guess is that whatever media comes out of Sony's upcoming showcase for Ellie's return will be repurposed at the Expanza-based event. Other titles playable at the PlayStation booth will include Medieval, Neo 2, Marvel's Iron Man VR, and Final Fantasy VII Remake. It sounds like a strong lineup, but it's that reference to The Last of Us that sets our heart aflutter. We simply can't wait for this release to re-emerge in the next few days. So now I'm actually going to put on screen the actual PlayStation blog that was over in Spanish that actually, announced and confirmed this whole entire thing that I'm talking about right now in this article. And as you guys can see, it's right here, right next to Death Stranding. So yeah, this is real, this is confirmed, this is all true stuff. And yeah, we should be seeing The Last of Us Part 2 October 3rd through the 6th. We're not exactly sure which day yet, because we don't know which day PlayStation will actually be on stage. Now, this is where a lot of you guys will be confused, and this is exactly why I just was hesitant on posting this video, because yesterday I was literally talking about everything I want to see on Outbreak Day and how I think they're going to hold this event on Twitch. And whenever people were sending me this this information, it was literally right after I uploaded my video. I could have been the first to this information, but I just didn't want to drop it. And that's because I didn't want to confuse you guys, because you'd be like, well, you just said there's gonna be an event on Outbreak Day, and now you're saying there's gonna be this official event just shortly after on the 3rd through the 6th of October. So what am I supposed to believe? And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was very skeptical too. I kind of regretted dropping my video, but to be honest, I honestly think that we'll be getting this game in both Outbreak Day, that media event behind closed doors, and then also on the day of October 3rd through the 6th, because I think it's all a marketing campaign and it's all strategy. And even further prove why I think I would have confused you guys, I actually got a tweet while recording this video, and the tweet actually came from a supporter of the channel, and he says, "The new word on the street is that The Last of Us 2 gameplay will be shown at Madrid Games Week. This begs the question, will we get anything on Outbreak Day? I'm a little skeptical now." And then I said, I'm literally talking about this in a video as we speak. I'm going to feature the tweet, and as you guys see, I'm featuring the tweet. And this is exactly why, like, him tweeting this, it was at perfect time, because I was literally not going to drop this video yesterday right after, because I was just scared that I was going to contradict myself. But you know, at the end of the day, news is news, and I truly do feel like we'll still get stuff Outbreak Day, and I truly do feel like we'll also get something on Madrid. So now this is what the new plan is. Okay, this is the new game plan, guys. So as you guys already know, we have a stream scheduled for September 26th, which is Outbreak Day, where we can hopefully watch this event all together. It's a big viewing party. If you guys haven't already, go ahead and click the link in the description, the tag on the screen, whatever you gotta do, go set your reminder for it, because this is something that you cannot miss, and a lot of people are already, you know, secured the bag to be there. So yeah, you don't want to miss out on that. It's gonna be a lot of us together talking on it. But pretty much I will schedule another live stream, so we'll have 2 live stream parties for The Last of Us Part 2. I'm scheduling another one. I don't know when I'm gonna do it just yet, but I'm going to schedule a second one specifically for the Madrid Games Week, where we can see more Last of Us 2 content. So we're gonna have 2 viewing parties, double the content, double the fun, and it's gonna be great. So make sure you guys look out for a second stream, you know, exclusively for the Madrid. And by the way, also make sure you go to my page right now if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and you know, join that streaming party that we're gonna be doing. It's already scheduled for September 26th. It's a day you literally do not want to miss. And now for the last piece of information and news that we have for today's video is that The Last of Us Part 2 could see a multiplayer beta. Now, I'm going to go through and show you guys the article and give my insights on this, but honestly, I'm going to just let you guys know right now, I'm pretty skeptical of this, but I think it'll be pretty awesome if we did get one, but I don't even know if I'd be able to play it due to the fact of my internet situation right now at school, but I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the whole rundown. So another Push Square article actually went on to say, next week is set to be a big 7-day stretch for The Last of Us Part 2, with the media event confirmed for the 24th of September, and rumblings of even further Sony-centric live streams causing us to go into hype overload for Naughty Dog's next big thing. This is probably a state of play incoming. The PlayStation fans have started connecting the dots and believe that multiplayer beta is on its way for Joel and Ellie's next brutal excursion. It's understandable thinking too, because Sony probably isn't going to want to show too much of the game's campaign prior to launch, as such a beta that tests its multiplayer offerings is the perfect way to give us fans some hands-on time without giving away any story details. And with the game confirmed to be in attendance of the Madrid Games Week early next month, we're surely going to see some sort of footage sooner rather than later. Online betas are a big deal at the moment, so the announcement of one along with the confirmation of its Valentine's Day launch would make for a great week in the land of PlayStation. So guys, this is all very, very exciting news. It's like this game just has more and more stuff coming out as we get closer and closer to the 24th, which is the day that, you know, we'll have the first event, which will be behind closed doors. And I'm actually still excited for that day, because I'm sure we're going to get some type of like written previews of what they saw, like in the sense of like small things, because we already know they're going to have to sign off on things where they can't just go ahead and leak everything that they saw, because, you know, this is actually a formal event, so it should be very professional. But I think we could still expect to hear some type of words from what was at the event, sort of. So that'll be pretty cool to hear stuff about that. Then on the 26th, obviously we're gonna have this big shebang of like the real deal of information, which would be awesome if we could all stream that together. Again, reminder, set that on the channel right now. And yeah, they'll be freaking, I just think it's gonna be such a great time to be a fan of this game, and it seems like we're finally going into that overhaul of advertisement for this game, and you know, where they're just showing everything off, kind of like how Death Stranding is right now. Like Death Stranding, they have been very vocal, they have been very hands-on, they've been showing a lot of stuff, lots of different gameplays, lots of different trailers, and I feel like we're about to get that same type of treatment from The Last of Us 2, which is actually very, very exciting. And then going on to this beta thing, I'm not exactly sure how real this is. I'm kind of skeptical, but if a Last of Us Part 2 beta actually comes out, they'll be awesome, because they'll be like our way to play the game without actually being spoiled of the story or whatnot, but we could get a feel of how the game would actually play. And you know, there's some multiplayer fans out there for The Last of Us, so that'll be great for the multiplayer fans. And we'll see how, you know, the multiplayer evolved over time. So yeah, that's the pretty much little recap of that we have for today's video, and it's all great, exciting stuff. And yeah, now I want to actually let you guys know that you should go follow me over on Twitter at Tajae Moment. You guys can go ahead and talk to me, and I always reply, always see what you guys like to say. And you never know, you might even, make it onto a video, just like old dude did today. Like, you never know. I'm very friendly. Go ahead and drop me a follow, turn on post notifications for more casual daily updates on The Last of Us Part 2. And yeah, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe with post notifications on, because I do upload daily Last of Us Part 2 quality content. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with another banger.